It's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. All right, so we get another look here at the Motown phenom Kevin Lee. He's realized success in 2 UFC divisions. Remains to be seen as to whether or not he'll be at lightweight or welterweight going forward. But when this guy puts it all together, DC, he is absolutely a pro.
Kevin Lee is one of those guys that has every ability inside of the octagon. He's a phenomenal boxer. He has great grappling skills, but ultimately what he needs to rely on is his wrestling. He wrestled at Grand Valley State University, same place as Tony Ferguson, and had a really good career there. When he relies on that, when he takes guys down and he's able to use his wrestling to dictate the pace of the fight, he's generally successful.
Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Kevin the Motown Phenom Lee.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, we have seen an increased fluidity and confidence on the feet out of the Motown phenom Kevin Lee. And let's see how he chooses to approach the early portions of this fight. Is he going to shoot for the early takedown or lean on the hands that have made so many strides over the last several years? Lee gets caught by that straight hand. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, if you're the wrestler, you just ate a big uppercut. Can't get reckless with your takedown attempts here, but certainly on the wrong side of the striking situation here.
Well, you can't reach. You can't reach and you can't get desperate. You got to take your time. You got to set everything up if you want to take this guy down, especially when he has built a game plan that seems to be working. Oh, nice little right hook there.
They're exchanging leather early. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we've got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these 2 gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, you saw us referencing the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, big damage and knees here to the body. There's that body shot. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Beautiful straight punch there by Choi. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he escapes!
He got up. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Fighters back to their feet here. Oh, just missed on the overhand right.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Nice jab to the head by Choi.
Over and over, same story. Punch after punch to the head.
Man, look at that jab right there. If he doesn't make some adjustments, Molly's not going to recognize him. His nose is getting all sore.
I mean, he's getting better. He's taking him right on the face, too. He's trying to play catch-up. He's not moving his head in advance of the jab coming. His boxer is way too good to try to react to the shots opposed to getting the head up. Beautiful punch to the body.
And follows up with another one. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. Oh, right into mount. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Lee. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Choi getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
In the half guard. Now he's going full mount. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish armbars.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lee. Now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Single collar tie there. Second round, straight ahead. All right, sit down. You gotta take this next round back, okay? I just want you to think about striking. That's it. No wrestling, no jiu-jitsu, just striking. You can't handle it. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two underway. Counters with a left. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Able to connect with a beautiful jab. Huge block there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Lee gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those.
I mean, over and over, he's taking these strikes to the head.
Choi's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here.
Beautiful combination in top.
All All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter. Good punch. He's sticking it over.
Oh, another flying knee there. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie out. Joy gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now. He's up. What's submission defense on display?
Work, stand it up. Work.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take it on very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go! All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that... All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Lee.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Punch over the top.
Lee gets in the clinch. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the top.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this fast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Lee's eye is closing up. So he counters with an effective punch there, and at least in that situation, it paid to have the advantage in reach. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Final seconds here.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. What a fight so far!
All right, listen to me. You're looking great. You're winning this fight everywhere. This round, I want you to control the fight on the ground. I think you can get that submission from side control position, okay?
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, So next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes, and a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Counters with the straight right. Just out of range with the big right hand. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, nice straight punch there by Choi. Landed on the button. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Great block there.
Very nice leg kick there by Lee.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Lee's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. Goes to the body there. 2 minutes have gone by. Oh, huge overhand there.
He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
A swing and a miss by Choi. Just missed with the left there. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Gotta be careful here, though, not to gas out. Just misses with the left hand.
There it is again. Look at that.
Back to his feet.
Oh, uppercut.
That leg kick hurt.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now Lee's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. That was a nice strike.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You gotta start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Choi's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. 20 seconds left. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there on top. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire.
So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Choi.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, he got to the spot.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Choi's in half guard now.
Get the mount here.
Lee's right back to the full mount here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Changing the position.
Burton in half guard here, making these shots count.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the field.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be well.
He's in a lot of trouble now. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Choi's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, you hear that crowd reaction every time he gets battered to the body. I know how tough he is, but really don't want to take too many more.
I mean, even us, we're grimacing. How many more can this guy take? He cannot continue to take these body shots. It looks as though we're getting very close to a body shot finish.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
Under a minute to go. Straight punches, True.
Huge elbow lands from the clinch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Got tagged a couple times. Nice combo up top.
Lee's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, beautiful right hook counter. Oh, man, the counter's on point all night. There's the overhand left. Lee gets hit with a kick. Feels like the beginning of the end. What a fight so far. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Worry about the cut. Just protect it.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Now he counters with a right hook to the head.
Big shot to the body.
And another hook landed there by Lee.
Awesome level change. Great timing.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Yeah, Page and Alexio Leonard. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Oh, he's got his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Choi's in half guard. Lee's been dealing with that cut on his forehead for a while now. It is not getting any better.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Lee. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
Got to keep going. You got to start throwing up submission attempt after submission attempt and hope that something's free for you to latch onto.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round.
Good right hand from top. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Oh, another punch lands flush by Lee. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Gotta raise that guard.
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face, because every time you're gonna just get more and more swollen. Oh! You hurt him real bad.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you... Another hurt bad. Big shot lands.
Lee's cut is only getting worse. Back to the feet. Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
What an absolute war it has been. Probably going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation, and I wouldn't be surprised to see both fighters at the hospital later tonight.
It just takes me back to certain fights. It takes me back to Michael Johnson against Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. The best fights in the world is what I think about when I look at these two. From the blood, from the damage, to the heart and the spirit that these two have shown. I cannot believe that these guys have made it to a minute left in the fight with that type of ability.
Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Lee. All right, so the fight goes the championship distance, and you may want to get the black and gold colors out. We're getting a new champion tonight. He turned in a beautiful striking display tonight.
This is one of the best performances that we have seen from a challenger in a really long time. He relied on the striking. He understood that that's where he had the advantage. He used all of his advantages, and I feel like we will hear and new very shortly.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 50-43. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
So the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started. Maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see.